A World Cup qualified Hong Kong-China outfit travels to the Isles of Sri Lanka as they take on the Sri Lanka Tuskers in the opener of the Asia Rugby Emirates Men's Championship 2026.
But let's look at this Hong Kong team. We have Conchu, Tang and Bennett in the front row, Jenkinson with Hui, and Gamage, Kaushan and De Silva will be the front row for Sri Lanka. Thirina Bandara and Navin Marasinghe did yeoman service for the Sri Lankan team in the last few matches that they have played in that engine room.
They had to go through the Division 1 tournament, which they won convincingly at home a couple of years ago.
And Hugh Alexander there in the number 11 shirt will want to get on the end of a few backline moves. Here are the two big men, Bandara and Marasinghe. James Fairbairn says, let's go. And Hong Kong, China kick off right to left. The interesting thing is that, Abdullah, from a technical point of view, all these players now, they play expecting the spiral pass from their inside man. As Hong Kong, China now, that pass is not very accurate either, as Hugh Alexander has to do something with it. He's chopped down by Denuwan Wickremarachi and piling in to the breakdown. Well, Hong Kong, crappy ball. And Denuwan Wickremarachi's tackle was...
Meters and lineouts that didn't work. They have opted for 3 points, and that's the opening points of this game.
His opposite number, not one to step away from contact, is Lasindu Ishan Karunatilaka, and Thirina Bandara gets his hand in the way, but it's a penalty.
Trouble for Thirina Bandara and Sri Lanka. The referee deeming that there would have been an opportunity for a line break. A bit of better fortune as they head into the second half.
Very different scoreline from a year ago. 3 points to nil, Hong Kong, China leading here in Colombo. But from a Sri Lankan point of view, the fact that they haven't taken a backward step against this much bigger Hong Kong China side is something that they can take away a lot of confidence from. Thenukanane Akara gets us underway in the second half of this first match of the Asian Rugby. But those arguments will be to no avail as Jenkinson brings this ball down.
Once backwards.
David Tang controlling at the back. Lasindu Ishan once again gets in there. And now Colbert with nobody really to pass to. Twisting and turning out of the tackle was Hugh Alexander. Dean Rousseau.
Stay there, 7. Stay there.
Hong Kong will want to make a statement early doors in this half. Sri Lanka, their discipline letting them down early on. Jenkinson, quick short pass to Joseph Knight. Pick up and go, and just reaching for it. You have to think Dean Rousseau will get this over the line. Latches on. And in the end, it's a try for Glenn Hui.
To be stopped rather by the Sri Lanka defense. As we have a look at the replay, Abdullah.
Yes, some good pick and goes along the fringes. I think what was good about that, Shanak, it was done at pace, isn't it? There was not too many watching and waiting. Didn't allow the Sri Lankan defense to settle in. And some wonderful body position as well by Glenn Hui, who gets...
Should be a fairly easy conversion for Dylan McCann.
Yeah.
And in the end, it's...
No, you're off your feet. Elbows on the floor. Elbows on the floor. Use it, 9. There's the ball.
Still available for Colbert.
3, 2, 1.
Well, there were significantly large gaps between the 3, the 2 and the 1, allowing Anthony Colbert to make sure he kicked on the 1. And he is taken by Thenukanane Akara. Naniakara with space, gives it to Vidudun Amanet and the scrum half, who's just come off the bench.
And Naniakara mistake conversion realigned extremely well as Hong Kong kept mounting the pressure. Have a look at the replay of that try once.
Hold the run.
Loose pass by McCain, pounced on by Naniakara, who offloaded to his scrum.
Set. Stay strong.
On the loose head side of the scrum for Hong
Use
Kong,
it,
China.
9. Use it. Ball's there.
Nicely done, 8-9, and the 14 coming through, but unable to stay in play. Pass into Bandar. Sri Lanka opting for the lineup. A tap and go might be a better option here, but looking for the line out there.
Who came across and made contact with the head. Now Sri Lanka have formed and Narasinghe goes over.
And superb work from the big man, but also equally good work from Denuan Wickramaratne here at the back. Does a really good, well-timed handoff to Thilinda Bandara, who does another lovely backdoor pass and smashing through the tackle of Hugh Alexander, who will feel that one tomorrow morning. A lovely strike play from Sri Lanka.
Certainly will feel that one, will the big Hong Kong man, but Navin Marasinghe, there was no stopping him from that sort of range, and it all began from that line out as took 3 Hong Kong players tried to stop Navin Marasinghe, but we get confirmation from
Captain there. Now they go short side again. And Navin Marasinghe, fresh from his try-scoring exploits, sits Dylan McCann on his backside. Vimukti Gamage puts a shoulder into it, but Joseph Knight puts an even bigger shoulder into it.
Charlie's hand going straight around the neck, shoulder,
You need to
and
show
head.
it again, please, at normal speed. Same camera, normal speed.
Okay. It's round the neck clearly. There is a late dip, which is why it's only a yellow, but you must be very careful when you come back, okay?
Let's have a look at that one again and see the late dip and the late change of direction. The match. Colbert. Nicely in field was the Hong Kong player.
Let go, let go, let go, let go! You're under advantage, Red, for the high tackle.
It's a nice ball out, and Dean Squire puts a little chip kick in, acres of space, and Billy Lung will touch down. And the game has been given away at the end, and Hong Kong, China looks like they've snatched victory from the jaws of defeat at the death.
Wonderful bit of skill right at the end with the try, enabling them to just snatch it with the final play of the game, execution. And this is the full-time score. Sri Lanka 14, Hong Kong with the final play of the game, snatching it 15. And they will take a draw first blood in this Asian Rugby Championship for the year 2026.
Vivek Gamage is our player of the match from the Sri Lanka team. And I would think that for Hong Kong, Abdullah, there were a few players that put their hand up. Not many of the backs, unfortunately. But I thought Joseph Knight, Patrick Jenkinson in the 7 and 4 jerseys did quite a bit of work for Hong Kong, and Dean Rousseau as well in the number 8 jersey.